This is the main screen of the Mars application. This screen will launch by default, is used heavily for navigation, and will be shown the majority of the time when Mars is running. The most important feature of the main screen is the health bar in the center. Green indicates that the router is in a healthy state, yellow indicates that it's in a warning state, and red indicates that it's in an error state. The bar is large and color-coded so that anyone from far away can determine the overall health of the routing system. The bar is also clickable, and when clicked takes you to an errors page, where a list of recent or unacknowledged errors are displayed in the table to the left. Each error has an icon indicating its severity for warning or error, a description, and the time in which it occurred, with the most recent being at the top. As you can see here, a missing module error has occurred recently. If you click on it, a few available options for troubleshooting are available on the right. Below the health bar on the main page are 4 navigation buttons used to take the user to other troubleshooting areas of the application. The current health button provides an easy-to-understand overview of the health of individual components in the router and shows instantaneous router status data. The status information for different components of the router is shown on the left. Several gauges are also shown on the right to indicate instantaneous data, such as the router's current temperature. The user can select a component of the router to see status information in more detail. For example, here you can see the power supply status for each of the 4 different power supplies. When not on the main page of the application, the overall system status is moved to the top of the screen in the action bar, so that it can be viewed from anywhere in the application. At the top right is the error alerts indicator. This indicates any new or unacknowledged errors that have occurred recently, and when clicked, takes you to the errors page, much like clicking the main health bar in the main page. The detailed status section of Mars allows the user to view the router's status in detail, view a history of events that have occurred on the router, and perform simple configurations of the router. The first section in the detailed status is the module section. The user can touch the component map on the left to select an individual card on the router. The graph section allows the user to see temperature, power, and fan speed sensor data over time. This allows the user to see trends in the data. The log section tracks several different types of events that occur in the router and records them so that the user can view a history of them. There are 3 different types of logs: take logs, locks and protects logs, and error and warning logs. A take reroutes the signal path. A lock locks a destination so that its source cannot be changed by anyone except for the users with the ID set for that lock. Errors and warnings are events that have occurred in the router that affect its expected functionality. Even error alerts that have been cleared show up in the errors log. The configuration section allows privileged users to perform simple configurations on the router. In the Ethernet settings section, the user can set the IP address, subnet mask, and gateway IP for the router. In the Crosspoint section, the user can view what source is being routed to what destination. A level allows crosspoints to be organized by signal type. The right panel allows the user to view crosspoints of a specific signal type only. In the Perform Take section, the user can reroute a signal's path by selecting a destination, level, and new source, as shown here. When performing the take, you are taken back to the Crosspoint section, and the destination that was edited is shown so you can view it. There are 2 different parts in the help section, which are used to provide sources of help that are generated by Miranda. The first form of help is tutorial videos that Miranda intends to put in Mars so that the user can watch examples of how to perform simple maintenance procedures on the router. The user can search through the videos and find the one that will provide them with the help they need, and then they can click on it to watch it. The second portion of help is the manual section. The manual section takes the user to the router's manual so that the user can view official documentation on the router and potentially find the help they need there.